They always said I'm wrong, but what they doing today? I think they want me gone, but I ain't going away. They told me I was wrong, but look at my ass today. Da 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 da.
Yo guys, what's going on? I'm Tim for TheRealSportsTalk.com. Follow me on Twitter at CashKelly_TRST, KASHKelly_TRST, Facebook.com/TheRealSportsTalk. Make sure you like The Real Sports Talk. Usain Lightning Bolt becomes the first man to ever repeat in the 200-meter dash. He repeated Sunday, I believe it was, in the 100-meter dash. He became only the second behind Carl Lewis to ever do that, and now he becomes the first person to ever repeat in the 200. I mean, really, it was incredible because you see how fast he got out of his blocks, and halfway through, you pretty much knew that he was going to win. Yohan Blake, who finished in second, another Jamaican, and also Warren Weir, who finished in third, also from Jamaica. They both made a charge late, but in the end, Usain Bolt wasn't even sprinting across the finish. And that's one of the things that just makes what he does so incredible. People doubted Usain Bolt coming into these Olympics. What does he do? He becomes the second person in history to repeat at the 100 and the first person ever to repeat at the 200, which really leads to the question, and it's probably too rapid of a reaction right now to really answer this, but at least the question, is Usain Bolt potentially the greatest runner in Olympic history? Carl Lewis is obviously there, but knowing that Usain Bolt has said he wants to come back for at least one more Olympics, and probably not anymore after that, but he hasn't ruled it out. I saw it in an interview with JR Sport Brief. I wouldn't put it past him to win in 2016. I wouldn't say it's likely because Yohan Blake could almost be like the Ryan Lochte, Michael Phelps. Usain Bolt might still win the 100, but the chances that he beats Blake in both events again are something, as he isn't. I think he's in his prime right now. The chances that in 4 years he still is able to run like this over some of the... It was a stacked field that he's still able to run like this in the 100 and the 200. Not necessarily likely, so maybe Yohan Blake becomes kind of like what Ryan Lochte is, and Usain Bolt's still able to win one, add on to his legacy, and really if he wins another one, pretty much for me cements that he probably is the greatest sprinter of all time. I don't know. I think the next Olympics is going to have a real tough time following up these Olympics because you had two legends in their sports, and Usain Bolt and Michael Phelps. Michael Phelps is probably in his last Olympics, and while he didn't do what he did in 2008, he still had a pretty damn good Olympics. Ryan Lochte, who's also fairly old for a swimmer, had a really impressive Olympics, and then this one, Usain Bolt comes back. One of the things that made this Olympics so special is we knew who the stars were going to be. We knew Michael Phelps and Ryan Lochte were going to duel it out for most of the swimming titles. And then we also knew coming back, Usain Bolt was going to be the guy that everyone had their eyes on, but that Yohan Blake had beaten Usain Bolt in numerous of the Jamaican tryouts to get here. I know that a lot of people feel like Usain Bolt is too cocky, whatever. Look, I mean, I'm going to be honest. If I was that good, especially in an individual sport, I mean, I run track, but I'm more of a hurdler than... I have run the 100 and 200, but they're not my better events. I'm actually better at 400. But if I was that good, I would be that cocky too. Maybe not at the high school level where I run, but if I trained so long for 4 years, really your whole life, to get to this position, you deserve to be cocky because you only get a certain amount of exposure. Obviously, just got the new Sports Illustrated. He's on that this week, but I mean, in a month, no one's going to be talking about Usain Bolt anymore. They're going to be talking about NFL season starting, at least in America. They're going to be talking about Premier League almost about to get going. They're going to be talking about the MLB playoffs, NBA season getting going. That's really across the globe. So Usain Bolt deserves to be cocky now because he doesn't get a huge chance to do it. And when he is this good, he's this much of a legend, I don't really think people should have a problem at it. I think he could very well make a case that Usain Bolt today put himself as either the best or second best runner in Olympic history, in world history, really. Check out TheRealSportsTalk.com, and I'll see you guys later.
Just a little bit around the corner from fear. Be there,